no, sí, sale. ¿Cómo le dije?
Un gran partido.
No sé.
¿Qué pasó, Pecho?
Pero hay varios.
¿Me escuchas?
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening, contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beck on the side. Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
No, se lo bajé.
Buena definición por
Ahí, este es lo que
estaba esto aquí. Recordamos que venía que tenemos un Monterrey de ganar. ¿Verdad?
Sí, por favor.
Por favor.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger fullback combinations can be
Hasta tus manos de arriba de ti conecté.
well, there's just so many potential options and movements overlapping.
Para que no diga que somos nosotros y sí.
Para que vean que si lo ganamos lo dejo descansar. Solo lo dejo descansar para que no se lo.
Pues es que así tiene que ser. Increíble,
Oye, pero ¿estás jugando en la tele o estás jugando en el Switch?
No, en el Switch. No traje nada.
Parece que sí. Era para que vean cómo te voy a golear, nada más.
Dice mi papá que si de por sí todo el día cuando ahorita en la noche.
Ah, pero este día es nuestro momento, carnal.
Hermano, papito.
Very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
No te olvides de mi carnal.
That's a decent clearance. And here's Nkunku. That is lovely. Tries one from range. And that has fair fizzed. No promises yet.
No va a haber chat hoy.
Oh, good spread.
Entonces le gano el lomo.
He is through here. Delivers with whip. Gabiar tries to clear. Nkunku. They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Tries to pass it through. Fofana played out towards the right wing. And that interception was Fofana! And that is wildly off target. Milan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. And it's played forward. And here's Gakpo. And it's Soboslai. That's a sharp pass. A lot of space here, a real opportunity. It's a good run down the right. Soboslai. Searching pass he's played there. And that pass just didn't quite work. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And that signals the end of the first period. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
And a quick
How would you review the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Liverpool clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
No foul, says the referee.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nkunku. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pavlovic calmly anticipates. Some cuckoo. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Jimenez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's had it taken off him. Fofana. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
Gakpo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Fofana. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. McAllister. Salamanca's with the foul. And here's Gakpo. Mohamed Salah. Quality ball. Now that's well seen too. McAllister. Oh, that's ambitious. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's found a way through. Goes for the header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Showing great feet there. There's the delivery. He leaps for it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Looking for a runner.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Jones. Coming on to replace him.
Into extra time we go.
Number 30, Fredman.
Robertson. For Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. Salah. Now that looks a decent ball. Hoisted in. Oh, good effort. Incredible. Just incredible. A breakthrough. So late in the day. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Liverpool have taken the lead. Salmakas threads one in. And it's Salamakas. Milan have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
We'll see.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Gakpo. He's looking wide. That's beautifully weighted.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
No way through there.
So just 15 minutes still to come. So 15 key minutes of football still to come. One side will throw everything at it. The other looks to protect a 1-0 scoreline with its life. And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Gabbia cuts it out. Batasagi. It's a throw-in. Rabiot is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Gakpo really was well marshalled there.
Goes for the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It'll be a throw-in. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Please turn your attention to the screen for
Thoughts on what we've just seen? Milan
police.
clearly lost their focus when fatigue started to creep in, Peter. You know, a painful lesson on what can happen if you switch off for an instant at that stage.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Okay.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Now it's Simeone. Baina. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Simeone! That is decidedly lacking. Griezmann is onto this. Now it's Gakpo. Simeone. That is a great pick out. Griezmann was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he was alert to it. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Baina. Simeone. Llorente. And he's intervened well there. That is good alertness. Lookman. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Defending of the desperate variety. That's a sharp pass. And now they can spring out of defence. What a throw in. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Played with speed from back to front. Mohamed Salah ventures forward. He's got away. Jones. Lookman. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. Drives it in. Van Dijk can get it clear. Mohamed Salah engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Griezmann. McAllister. And Ungamoa. Now it's Gakpo.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Griezmann. Now it's Simeone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's certainly onside here. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
To tell you that we're expecting
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're underway for the second half.
Madrid clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He's picked his way through. Ball stuck. It's a goal! Oh, but the flag's up.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. McAllister tries to pass it through, skims one in, and he's quick to get rid. Now it's Simeone, and he's worked it through. Lookman! It's out for a goal kick. Still, it's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Ungamoa. And it's Soboslai. That's destined for the flank. Ungamoa has the space to scheme. Longley with the clip. Tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for options for movement. Simeone. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Gravenberg threads one in. Now it's Gakpo. Soboslai, towering header. Oh, good finish. And that could well be the winner.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Well, movement like that is so elusive, difficult for midfielders to track and defenders to spot.
So we have the first goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Salah. Well, that's a good... Hits a shot! And that's a tiny finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything.
He's having a pop!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lookman. Added minutes on the board. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. Impressive jump! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
3-0, and that is as far as it goes. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Now it's Girassi. He's in a great position here. And he whips it in. Defending of the desperate variety.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
More. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cross to the back post. And that's the keeper's ball. Now it's Girassi. That's going wide left. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he's taking no chances there. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's there to retrieve it. Takes a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
You felt it was... And he's decided to go for it. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Cross in, looks like a good one. And he's there to belt it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Looking for the run. It's a promising position.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. An instinctive delivery. Cleared away. Crossed in once more. Oh, good effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Girassi. And that interception was most necessary. Bayer, he's got away. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And if you do have a chance,
views on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Borussia Dortmund just about ahead. 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Borussia Dortmund leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Now this could be a chance. Gravenberg.
Liverpool definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Well read, nice interception. More in towards the back stick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Good effort from distance. Cleared away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The attendance for this match was
60 minutes played. McAllister.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cleared without hesitation.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Threads one in. Chance for a shot! That has been knocked clear.
Liverpool really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Girassi. Bellingham does well to get it back. Now it's Girassi. Great chance! And no mistake. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And it's Robertson. Now the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety.
Liverpool really have been poor. Wayward service is becoming more and more costly.
Delivers with whip. And he's taking no chances there.
Their confidence in their crossing is deserting them when they need it most now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, greatly! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with...
And that is the final whistle. Borussia Dortmund can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
It is now time for our special lottery.
Your final
Please
thoughts,
grab
Jim?
tickets for
Borussia
given
Dortmund
booking
definitely
certificates.
impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.